Hi everyone, this is Dr. Hashkovitz. This is a short recording of the logging solution for Honeycomb. Now, for the purpose of this demo, I have created a simple data set and a constant one. So it's not a continuing stream of logs that I'm sending to Honeycomb, but just a limited data set, which has two fields and a timestamp. Now, once I've sent the logs into Honeycomb, Honeycomb was able to pick it up. I had to create a simple regular expression because it was not a common data set. So if, for instance, I had a PostgreSQL and I would send the Postgres data logging information to Honeycomb, I just had to specify that it is a Postgres, and Honeycomb had out of the box parsers that will parse the information. So this was what I did. I had to create a simple regular expression, and you can see I can see the data. Let's expand it across the screen. Okay, so I can see the information. I can see the timestamp. I can also see, because it's happened in a limited amount of time, I can see, let's remove the limit here. Okay, so that's the date, and I see that the latest time is at the top, and the oldest time is at the bottom. Still have a limit here. Wait, we'll fix that in a second. I can see that the maximum row returns is 1,000 rows. I guess it's enough. I wonder if I can change this. I need to look at the documentation to see that. I can filter by the fields. Okay. And I can select how to display the UTC. Local time. This is not my browser time. I think. Interesting. Okay, local and UTC. Okay, so this is the time that I send the logs to, and I can see the local time when I send those logs. And I can see the UTC time for those logs. I can filter by the fields. And I can create some field manipulation. Let's see, for instance, the count. Okay, so this is a SQL display. Okay, it helped me create my SQL query. So I can do count, sum, average, and more. So let's do just count, where I can select which field, equal, not equal, start with, does not start with, exist, doesn't exist, contain, does not contain. And I guess I need to write the field here. I will not do that because there's an option doing it directly from here. Group by, field A, field B, or derivative column, can create one. Order and limit. Let's maximize the limit here, because I want to see. Okay, so let's see if I scroll down, so I can see all of the information. I can download the data as a CSV or as a JSON. Let's see the data manipulation. So as I mentioned, I can click directly on the value of a field, and it will show me two options: equal, does not equal, or group by. So when I do that, it will auto-populate this information. And I will run this, and I can see all the log information that has the field equal settings. Okay. If I do a count, I will run it. Okay, see now a chart. Okay, because it's visualized, then the only way for me to visualize either it is by a table where I see this count, or okay, so this is the field. What happened if I will remove this? I will run this. So just give me a count with no breakdown. That's weird. I thought it would give me a breakdown of how many fields I have. So, okay, so I can zoom. Okay, click here. It's not very intuitive, by the way. It's not like click and drag. It's like click. It's click and drag, but it's a bit weird, but I guess you get used to it. And then you click on this, and you can see the stream of logs that I've sent. Okay, so I can add a marker. Probably it's similar to annotation. Marker. Can add URL. Let's create. And the marker is here. Can I edit the marker? The marker has a start and ending point. It's not really an annotation. Okay, so I have a start, ending. Let's create second marker. So the start and end date. I create it, and I can visualize it. Interesting. Pretty sure I can delete the marker somehow. But let's say I've created this chart and this query. I can give it a name, count of the data. I can add it to a board. I've created a board. Okay, the new board. Let's save this. Okay, so this is the chart. I save it to a board. Now I'll go to the board, and I can see all the query. This is my query. Click on it. Just seeing the description of it. I thought I would see the actual chart. Yes, I'm gonna click on it and see it. Oh, for the time range, okay. Let's look at the time range for a minute. It's nice because the message that I receive automatically told me that there is no result for this time range and not just no result. And this helped me immediately go to this time range and realize, okay, I'm in the last 2 hours where the data was a long time ago. Okay, so looking at the time range, last X minutes, hours, days, retention window. I guess this is the oldest time that I can save the data. I can switch to absolute time, where I can see the actual date. The granularity, so just every 10 seconds. Again, custom is give me like a specific start time. So I'm clicking on it now. I need to manually change it. There isn't any calendar that will help me, and I can define an end date as well. Okay, and it's explaining what are the supported format and the granularity. Now, okay, that's 14 days. I can see the data. I can see the marker. Okay. Okay. So I'm counting. What if I want to see count distinct? Okay. Okay. Also give me granularity auto. I guess it can help me define what is the right granularity for seeing the data. Split. Back. Visualization. Okay, so I have to define a visualization in order to see it. Makes sense. Okay, so back to the raw data. Count. Right. And a heat map in visualization. We have a heat map here. Okay, I have a heat map. It's not very intuitive, by the way, scrolling down. Not zoom. Okay, I guess it's a different visualization. Split. Okay, I guess this is it. I'm trying to see the data in a different way because I kind of expecting to, so if I'm doing a count where, group by field A, order async. Okay, and I'll run it. Oh, that's what I want to see. Okay, so I can see a breakdown here of the values. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Let's zoom on this. Okay. Nice. Okay. I can see the tooltip. As I go and hover it, I can see it highlighted in the tooltip. The result of the query count. See, for instance, 6 that has the word parsing. And events per second. The color. Interesting. It's very nice. And this is the legend. I guess I ran out of palette colors. Okay. If I'll do group by field 2. Why is working only for field A? It's not working now. Strange. Okay. Anyways, I won't try it again. So yeah, I think it's an interesting solution where you can easily switch between the visualization type from the raw data to a chart. And I guess you have different charts that you can, and here's the hide markers, by the way. Okay, I can remove the markers. I can show the markers. Okay. And then we get to see. Maybe some hide markers, download, JSON, line graph, log scale. There isn't any drill down capabilities here, I have to say, which is kind of disappointed. I thought that while clicking on it, I'll be able to do more things, but I guess it's a different solution. Okay. Click where make a trigger. Let's make a trigger. What's that? Give trigger a name. Oh, okay. So it's a query that can run every couple of minutes, and then when it comes back with a result, I guess it throws it on this chart here. Okay, so there is a threshold that you can define. Okay, so trigger. Okay, so trigger is an alert, basically, an alert based on the query that you create. So let's say I want to count all the fields that has, for instance, errors, something like that, and then it said, okay, I need this query to run every like 1 minute. And then if the count is bigger than, I don't know, 5, 50, whatever, then I guess, yeah, I had a recipient here. Oh, do some integration and then create a trigger. Okay, interesting. Go back to the data set. Very nice. Okay, so I think we cover most of it. Yeah. Shell, add to Slack, get a template link, copy the link. Okay, then I can plant it somewhere else. I can move from different data set. So let's say I'm sending information from Postgres, from SQL, from different data set, basically. So I can move from one to another. I have only one here. This one is empty. Here. So those are the latest queries I run, I think. I can click on those and I can go back to the chart. Let's say I've created one chart that I like. Okay, yeah, so this is the chart with this nice visualization. So I see it here and I can see a visualization of the chart. That's also nice. Okay, that's my history. Makes sense. Interesting. So I can see my latest queries. It's a bit different than how I saw it before. Wonder why. But the idea is the same. The other one was like an area chart. This is a line chart. Okay. Still, it's very nice. I don't have two tips here for some reason. Team activity, queries run by other team member. It's a nice feature. Details of the data set. That's the schema. Should definitely add the schema here. That's the data set setting of the schema. Okay, so I can define if I know the type. I can change the display name. Okay, so this is a key and I can change the display name. One, two. Can add a description. This is description. This is why I added the derivative column. Okay, now I can also hide it if I want. Let's hide it. Messages. And if I go to the back to the data set, to save it somehow. Okay, so you can see it was changed. Wonder what is the description? Okay. Here's the remake. Okay, I think this is it. We cover most of the feature that we have in this logging solution. Hope you find it useful. Bye.